शुक्लां भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. Namaste and welcome. Today we are beginning our study of Little Hearts Great Wisdom, Volume 2. This book is published by the Aaradhana Foundation. Welcome, Devi. She is a student who is willing to learn the Bhagavad Gītā and also start our journey with this book. Volume 1 of the book introduces children to daily prayers, devotional stories, simple Vedānta teachings, and the value of Sanātana Dharma. Volume 2 continues that journey by introducing children, families, and beginning students to the timeless teachings of the Bhagavad Gītā. The Bhagavad Gītā is one of the most important spiritual texts of Sanātana Dharma. It contains the sacred conversation between Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Although the teaching was given to Arjuna during a moment of great confusion and sorrow, its message is relevant to everyone. The Gita teaches us how to face difficulties with courage, how to perform our duties sincerely, how to control the mind and senses, how to develop and how to understand our true nature. Many published editions of the Bhagavad Gita contained all 700 verses with detailed philosophical explanations. Such books are valuable for advanced and in-depth study. However, they may sometimes be difficult for children and beginners. Little Hearts Great Wisdom Volume 2 follows a different approach. It presents carefully selected verses from all 18 chapters of the Gita in a simple, systematic, and child-friendly manner. Each lesson includes the ślokas in Sanskrit and also English script, pronunciation guide to support accurate recitation, and it also breaks down the words into simple separated words. It has simple word meanings, a clear and accessible explanation of the shloka, a question for reflection and discussion. First, the child listens to and recite the shloka. Next, they learn the meanings of the important words. Then they understand the central teaching of the words. Finally, they reflect on how the teaching can be practiced in daily life. Through these selected verses, children can learn important values such as performing one's duty sincerely, remaining calm during success and failure, developing self-control and discipline, showing kindness and respect to others, overcoming fear, anger, jealousy, and selfishness, cultivating devotion and trust in God, seeing the same divine presence in all beings, understanding that the true self is different from the changing body and mind. The purpose of this book is not to burden children with difficult philosophy. Its purpose is to plant the seeds of Bhagavad Gita wisdom in young hearts. As the children grow, these seeds can gradually develop into clarity, strength, devotion, compassion, and spiritual understanding. The title, Little Hearts, Great Wisdom, reminds us that great spiritual wisdom can be introduced even to young children when it is presented with simplicity, patience, love, and proper guidance. May these sacred teachings help every child grow with courage in their heart. clarity in the mind, devotion to God, respect for others, and dedication to righteous actions. Today I have with me Nivi. She will be joining us today to learn the Bhagavad Gita. Nivi, do you have any questions?
Yes, Auntie. What is the Bhagavad Gita?
Okay. The Bhagavad Gita is a sacred, precious teaching found in the Bhishma Parva of the Mahabharata.
Is it a storybook?
It is a divine dialogue with a beautiful story behind it. It is filled with prayer and profound wisdom.
Oh, who speaks in this dialogue?
Sri Krishna and Arjuna. Sri Krishna is Bhagavan, the Supreme Self. Arjuna was a brave warrior and Sri Krishna, Krishna's dear friend.
What did Sri Krishna tell Arjuna?
Sri Krishna taught Arjuna how to live with courage, peace, honesty, love, and wisdom.
Why did Arjuna need guidance? Was he not a brave warrior?
Yes, he was a brave warrior. He was strong, compassionate, and a great warrior. Yet, even Arjuna once became overwhelmed by sorrow and confusion.
Why, Ushanti?
Now, Arjuna was standing on the battlefield of Kurukshetra when he saw his own teachers, relatives, friends in the opposing army. His heart became heavy.
Was he afraid?
He was filled with sorrow and confusion. His limbs grew weak, his body trembled, his mouth became dry, and his bow slipped from his hand. He could no longer understand what his true nature was, or what was his duty.
What did Sri Krishna do, Auntie? Did he scold Arjuna?
No, Nivi, he did not scold Arjuna. He became friend. He became Arjuna's friend, guru, and taught him with love and patience.
That was kind.
Yes, that is the beauty of the Bhagavad Gita. When the heart is confused, Bhagavan gives wisdom. When the mind is weak, Bhagavan gives courage. When we feel alone, Bhagavan reminds us, I dwell in your heart.
Auntie, what did Sri Krishna teach Arjuna?
Sri Krishna taught him many beautiful truths, um, like the body changes, but Atman within never dies. Perform your duty with love, without attachment to the result. Learn to make the mind peaceful. Live without selfishness. See the same Atman in all living beings. Take refuge in Bhagavan with faith.
So, is the Bhagavad Gita only for warriors?
No, Nivi, it's actually for everyone. Gita is for everyone.
For children too?
Yes, for children too.
For mothers and fathers?
Yes,
For teachers?
yes,
For people who are sad?
yes,
For people who become angry?
yeah,
For people who don't know what to do?
yes, and yeah, especially for them.
Then will Sri Krishna teach me too?
Yes, Nivi, Sri Krishna can teach and guide every heart. The Bhagavad Gita is not only for Arjuna, it is for every little heart that wishes to become peaceful, kind, courageous, and wise. This is not an ordinary book. It contains the divine wisdom taught by Sri Krishna. And today we can begin our journey with a small prayer. And I'm so proud of you that you have come forward to learn the Gita. And we can start with a little prayer which is called the Bhagavad Gita Dhyanam. It is a meditation on Bhagavad Gita. So let me recite the first shloka from the Bhagavad Gita Dhyanam. You can repeat with me, okay?
Okay, Auntie.
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वाम् अनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
I will explain to you what that shloka means. It says, O Mother Bhagavad Gita, you were taught to Arjuna by Bhagavan, Narayana himself, and compiled by the ancient sage Vyasa within the Mahabharata. You shower the nectar of non-dual wisdom through your 18 chapters. We meditate upon you who remove the bondage of worldly existence. So, this is the dhyanam that is recited before beginning the study of the Bhagavad Gita. It's a dhyanam, it's a long, it has more verses, but for today we are only going to do first paragraph of it. And so we can continue our study in the next session. In the next session, we can go over the background story of that led to Bhagavad Gita teaching to Arjuna by Sri Krishna, and you can join us and we can recite some more shlokas and any questions we can discuss there. Thank you. Namaste, and we will close with the prayer. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate
मुदच्यते
पूर्णस्य
पूर्णस्य
पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
पूर्णमुदच्छिष्यते
ॐ शान्ति
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 शान्तिः
शान्ति
ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम्